Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Paul Heyman to appear on Raw tonight behind Roman Reigns' back for one major reason? It's not for CM Punk. Roman Reigns' current dynamic with Paul Heyman is the most interesting it has been in years. They are completely on the same page, but the WWE Hall of Famer is still the OTC's wise man. Despite their recent lack of communication, Heyman has gone out of his way to look out for Reigns. He could do the same once again, following his request to CM Punk for Survivor Series. With Raw moving to Netflix, WWE has announced a transfer window to move some superstars between brands ahead of the big premiere. Among the expected switches, Roman Reigns may move to the Red brand. He is announced for the first Raw on Netflix, and the OG bloodline is reportedly set to stick together for a while. With Jey Uso and Sami Zayn already on Monday nights, Paul Heyman could appear on tonight's show and discuss a move for Reigns and Jimmy Uso. The OTC wouldn't know about this, with his focus solely on getting back the Eula Fala from Solo Sikoa. He's also away from WWE television right now, so moving to Raw might not even be on his mind at all. Despite that, Heyman goes behind his back to get Roman Reigns the best possible deal while ensuring the OG bloodline is truly united. The Wiseman's purpose on Raw would be to negotiate with Adam Pearce, but an interaction with CM Punk seems inevitable. Heyman can reiterate that he's not on the show to reunite with the Second City Saint. However, Punk can remind him of the favor that was promised when he agreed to team with the OG bloodline for War Games. Roman Reigns is not a fan of this arrangement, primarily because he isn't in control of the situation. The OTC cannot trust Paul Heyman anymore because of this. The Wiseman appearing on Raw behind his back would further the bubbling tension between them, even if his intentions were completely pure. It remains to be seen what this favor is and how it involves Reigns. While Heyman could end up leaving him to manage Punk full-time, there are multiple other outcomes. Paul Heyman is one of the most cunning and enigmatic figures in WWE history. As Roman Reigns' wise man, his actions are always calculated, his motives hidden behind layers of strategy and self-preservation. So, when news broke that Heyman is set to appear on WWE Raw tonight, without Roman Reigns' knowledge, the WWE Universe was sent into a frenzy of speculation. Many assumed his appearance might have something to do with CM Punk, whose recent return to WWE has dominated headlines. But insiders suggest that Heyman's intentions have nothing to do with Punk. Instead, he has a very different agenda, and it could shake the very foundations of the bloodline. To understand Heyman's unexpected move, we need to examine the current state of the bloodline. What was once WWE's most dominant and unified faction has splintered into chaos. Roman Reigns' iron-fisted rule over his cousins Jimmy and Jey Uso ultimately led to their rebellion. Now, the tribal chief is left with only Solo Sikoa by his side, a stoic enforcer whose loyalty may not be as unwavering as it seems. Paul Heyman has stayed close to Roman throughout this turmoil, acting as his advisor and strategist. However, recent tensions have suggested that even Heyman might be questioning his place within the fractured bloodline. Could tonight's appearance on Raw be his first step towards securing his future in WWE? Possibly without Roman Reigns' storyline has been largely confined to SmackDown, making Heyman's decision to appear on Raw a significant deviation. It raises the question, why Raw and why now? The timing couldn't be more intriguing. Roman has been conspicuously absent in recent weeks, taking a step back after a grueling match where his lack of backup exposed vulnerabilities. With Reigns temporarily off television, Heyman's appearance on Raw suggests he's operating on his own terms and perhaps making moves that Roman wouldn't approve of. Given CM Punk's shocking return at Survivor Series, many fans immediately assumed that Heyman's Raw appearance was tied to the best in the world. After all, Heyman and Punk share a storied history, with Heyman once serving as Punk's advocate during his legendary 434-day WWE Championship reign. Their partnership remains one of the most iconic in WWE history, and a potential reunion would be an instant ratings booster. But sources close to WWE Creative have confirmed that Heyman's Raw appearance has nothing to do with CM Punk. Instead, it centers on the future of the Bloodline and a potential new alliance that could redefine the faction's trajectory. Paul Heyman's greatest skill is his ability to adapt. He has been the mastermind behind some of WWE's most successful careers, from Brock Lesnar to Roman Reigns. But Heyman's loyalty has always been tied to power, not people. If Roman's dominance as the tribal chief is in jeopardy, it would make sense for Heyman to explore other opportunities to maintain his influence. Tonight on Raw, insiders believe Heyman is meeting with a potential new ally, someone who could bolster the Bloodline or even replace it entirely. Speculation is rampant about who this ally might be, but a few names stand out. Seth Rollins, the current World Heavyweight Champion and former Shield brother of Roman Reigns. Aligning with Rollins would be a shocking twist, but one that makes sense given their shared history and Rollins' disdain for Reigns' tribal chief persona. Cody Rhodes, the man who came closest to dethroning Roman at WrestleMania 39. While the Heyman-Cody alliance seems unlikely given their history, WWE is no stranger to shocking partnerships. Solo Sikoa, though he's already part of the Bloodline, tonight's Raw appearance could signal Heyman's intention to shift his focus entirely to Solo, grooming him as the true heir to Roman's throne. A surprise name, WWE loves to keep fans guessing, and Heyman's new ally could be someone unexpected, perhaps even a rising star who hasn't yet entered the Bloodline's orbit. If Heyman is indeed making moves behind Roman's back, it could spell the beginning of the end for the Bloodline as we know it. Roman's character has always thrived on control, and any hint of disloyalty from his inner circle would be a devastating blow. But it's also possible that Heyman's actions tonight will serve to strengthen the Bloodline in the long run. By securing new alliances or resources, Heyman could be positioning the faction for a resurgence once Roman returns to television. The WWE Universe has been buzzing with theories and excitement ever since Heyman's Raw appearance was announced. Social media platforms are flooded with speculation about his motives and the potential fallout. Paul Heyman is the ultimate chess player. Whatever he's doing on Raw, it's going to be huge. If Heyman is betraying Roman, that's the end of the Bloodline. But if he's recruiting for Roman, it could be a game changer. Please don't let this be about CM Punk. We want new Bloodline drama, not a rehash of old storylines. While WWE has kept details under wraps, it's safe to say that Paul Heyman's appearance on Raw will be a must-see moment. Whether he's scouting talent, forging alliances, or simply making his presence felt, Heyman's actions are sure to have ripple effects across both Raw and SmackDown. Expect backstage segments filled with tension and intrigue as Heyman navigates the chaos without Roman's oversight. Will his actions tonight solidify his loyalty to the Bloodline, or will they reveal cracks in his relationship with the tribal chief? Paul Heyman's appearance on Raw tonight is shrouded in mystery, but one thing is clear, it's not about CM Punk. Instead, Heyman's motives seem tied to the future of the Bloodline and his own position within WWE's shifting power dynamics. As Raw unfolds, fans will be watching closely to see how Heyman's actions impact Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and the larger WWE landscape. Whether this marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Bloodline or the seeds of its destruction, Heyman's cunning and unpredictability ensure that tonight's events will be nothing short of monumental. Stay tuned because in the world of WWE, Paul Heyman is always 3 steps ahead, and tonight we might finally catch a glimpse of his next move.